Jordan USA here. Today I'm going to show you how I care for my Oncidium orchid. And this one that I have right here, I have this for a while now. And it is growing in a coconut husk chips. And I've got this flower pot from the Amazon. It's removable, as you can see right here. And it's got lots of holes in there. And then it's sitting inside this clear plastic pitcher that I got from dollar store. That way when I water it, you know, it doesn't go drip on the floor. There it is right here. And coconut husk chips is what I use for this one. I haven't repot this one yet, but it's doing really well. It looks really healthy. And the best part about it is that it started blooming, and I'm gonna show you right here. It is a most beautiful bloom. Look at that right there. And let me lower my camera. Pot is removable, so that way whenever I want to water it, I just fill it up with water in here and soak it up for at least about 5-10 minutes before I drain it out. And here's the bloom. I'm going to show you. It is really beautiful. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And the color, the texture, it's just amazing. Beautiful. The light lavender, the dark purple, the maroon. It's just really gorgeous, amazing. And this is the very first time that I have this orchid bloom, and this is what the buds looks like right here. It is so pretty. Look at that. It put out a lot of flower this time. And the reason for that is during summer, I kept all my orchids outdoor in a shaded area. I don't pour it directly to the sunlight because it will burn it and it will dry out the plants. And when it's burned, there is no way to reverse it. Once it's burned, and there's no way to reverse it. And then the plants really suffer for that. And gorgeous flower. Look at that. So pretty. For some reason this plant put out a lot of flower this time, and I'm so happy that it did that. The best way for me to let this plant rebloom is to keep him outdoor as soon as it gets warm and the plant can tolerate the weather, and it's easier to keep him outdoor because the plants feel that natural environment where they grow in the woods, you know, in the jungle or something like that, where they originally grow. And it is when it feels that a natural habitat, then it puts out more plants and more buds. This one, it looks like I don't see any new plants for this plants. I don't see any keikis. Keikis is the new plants, you know, that's growing, but I don't see any more on this one. Probably because it's been indoor, and I keep it right on the window where it's facing the sunrise. That way it receives that bright light every morning, and that's where I keep them. And so I don't see any new plants coming out for this plant, so it means that it will not bloom this year again. So usually most of my orchids bloom once a year, but not for this. But it is so beautiful and it's so amazing, and I cannot believe how beautiful the flower is. And I'm so happy that I was able to let it bloom like this. So happy. because it's not all the time that this happens to me, you know. And this plant has been with me for a while now. I don't know how long I have this, but it's the same shoulder bulbs. This one right here is called shoulder bulbs. This is a shoulder bulbs that's loaded with liquid, and that's why I try to avoid it to get it directly to the sunlight, because it will dry that out. I know it's kind of wrinkly, but that's what it is. That is the way it is. This plant, Oncidium. There are some Oncidium that are not wrinkly, but this one is. So, and I just want to show it to you. Now, see, look at that. It is so gorgeous and just so amazing. I have 3 more flower to go. I don't know how long this flower is gonna stay, but last summer is when the buds was put out, and it just finally opened. Remember, imagine last summer. That's almost like I don't know how many months, 6-7 months. That's when the buds was visible at that time, and then it became like this. Oh, it's been actually been like this for the last I would say for the last month. This flower opened up. The very first one that opened is this one right here, and it opened about a month ago. And that's how long it takes for this flower. As you can tell, you know, it's getting older and it's getting wrinkly at the end on the tip of the flower, so that means that's getting old, like a month ago. And the rest of them doesn't have the, you know, the dark spot on the tip of the petals. And this one, I don't know how long this will open. Like I said, it takes a while to open. So anyway, now let's talk about watering and fertilizer. This shoulder bulbs right here is loaded with liquid, and if I don't water it for a while, then it lives off the liquid that's inside the shoulder bulbs, you know. And then so I water this once a week because it gets so dry up here because of the heat. So I water it once a week, and that's how I do it. And fertilizer, I fertilize once a week. Either it's blooming or not, I use fertilizer for this one. I just use the regular Miracle Grow fertilizer for all my plants. I don't have any specific for every plant. I use the same fertilizer. Okay. So I use the same fertilizer for all my plants, which is a Miracle Grow, you know, and I mix it with water, and that's how I water and apply fertilizer to my plants. And I do it once a week. So every time I water once a week, I mix it with fertilizer, and that's how I do it. And it's one of those that it's just a regular fertilizer for all my plants. I don't have to have a very specific one for each plant. I just use the same fertilizer as it's easier for me, and the plants doesn't mind it at all. As you can tell, it puts out a beautiful, beautiful bloom like this one. So once I can keep my orchids outside up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything lower than that, I bring them inside. Start bringing them inside because it will start rotting. You know, crown rot and all that, and I start losing my orchids. I know that for sure because it happens. But anyway, I just want to show it to you how I care for my Oncidium while it's blooming, and how to care and how to water and use fertilizer. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you like my video. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and let me know if you have any questions. Please comment on the video. Alright, thank you all so much. Take care, everybody. Shout out to all the members of this channel. Orchids JAPI, and shout out to Tino TV also. And thank you all so much. Thank you.
Don't care if I capsize.